league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen. Better, bring a better bad because I'm bigger, better. Solo single, selling several shows at every single second. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, kinda came across.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Xtrovert podcast. I am your host, the voice of the violent, Joe Beisler. And I am graced with two of my friends here. I have Hardcore and I have Sinister. And we are here to talk X-Brand and everything else that we can get into on this podcast tonight. How's everybody doing?
Let's go.
Hey, doing great.
Good to see you, my Lord and Savior. Hello,
Yes.
Sir.
I bless you in the name of all that's holy, including your asshole.
Amen.
So, fellas, we have a special little Easter show for everybody that is not in Vegas, and it is called the Jawnstown Massacre.
Oh yeah.
And Hardcore, you could start us off. You have a qualifying match for Wicked 13.
Boy, do I.
With Mr. Shock.
Not only is it a qualifying match, but I'm actually fighting a dude that I've known for well over first time one against each other. Yeah. Oh, we've rolled together for a very long time now. I just also happen to end up in Buffalo where he already lived. And now, unfortunately for the Shock Boy, his big opportunity is a qualifying death match against me.
And from what I'm hearing is this is his first stepping into our deathmatch world.
He has dabbled in, let's say, hardcore to maybe an extreme level, if you will.
Okay.
But the amount of ultra violence that's going to happen on Sunday probably ever happened to him on a personal level. No. I will be the first to take his little DM cherry and crush it.
That'll be fun to see. And
I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's a friend of mine, but what am I gonna do? Hold back?
No, that's what's even better, dude. That's what wrestling about. Beat the shit out of your friends and fucking laugh about it after.
And I'm gonna.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we already got. Who do we got? We got Nick Gage. We
got Gage, Mickey, fucking Ross,
Danny DeManto.
DeManto just got announced. How crazy is this?
Little sicko.
Little sicko, definitely.
It's already one of the most diverse fields.
Angel Metro in there, yes. It's gonna be a crazy tournament.
Dude, I love it.
I can't sell Shock short because I know what he can do, and I know that he's very capable in the ring and outside of the ring.
No, but listen, this will be my first time meeting the Shock one here, and but I've known you for a couple of years now, Hardcore, and seeing the people that's in this tournament, I know you're going to go even extra, and that's no good news for your friend Shock there.
I mean, if I'm going to let loose, now's the time, right?
Yeah, I mean, shit.
You can't really hold me back at this
point. A lot of companies, they'll do the tournaments, but this one's different. We got 13. It's going to be old school outside. It's going to be a good time, and you're going to want to try and get on that.
Yeah, I don't think I really have a choice in the matter here. Either do this or probably hang up my boots because. Yeah. Listen, now's the time to rise and shine. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking right, dude.
Yeah. Let's go.
And my man in the Virginia area, Mr. Sinister. Pleasure to have you on.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Hardcore.
Yeah, so it hasn't been announced yet, but since we're on our podcast and you are here this Sunday, we're going to have Sinister going up against one of his friends from POR, JC Extreme.
That's right.
I'm not going to lie. As soon as I started going to POR and seeing you guys pop up at X-Brand, this is one I wanted to see. So, fuck yeah, dude. Let's get this fucking Easter going.
Let's do it. And there's gonna be lots of carnage this Sunday.
Hardcore looks
Lots of
stumped.
fun.
You all right there, bud?
Lots of fuckery.
I fought both of these guys at POR
Oh, yeah.
at different
Yeah.
times. Sinister here threw me off a 2-story building.
Yeah.
AC threw me off of a car. These are two of the toughest motherfuckers I've ever been in the ring and outside.
Yes.
Also, two of the greatest motherfuckers I've ever known. So, I'm very, very interested in this match. As a friend, as a foe, as
a fan, bro.
As
wow.
This is going to be dope as hell. I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, no, this Sunday is looking like it's going to be a banger. Like I said, not everybody can afford to travel to Vegas, so let's have a home base show for the home base. And
that's right. Who says it's got to be? Who says it's got to be WWE just for WrestleMania? Hey, we could all have WrestleMania our own way.
Goddamn right, and that's what we plan on doing.
Better believe it. Jawnstown Massacre on Sunday.
That's it. And there's going to be a massacre. There's going to be a massacre.
Yeah, we'll have Kool-Aid and Nike sneakers.
Oh yeah. Go. I believe it was Flavor Aid actually.
Fucking nuts. But yeah, so
I will take those Nikes. I'll take.
So let's dig into this a little bit more, Sinister. How long ago did you meet Mr. JC Extreme?
Me and JC Extreme have been brothers. Have been doing this. Oh man, gosh, 2011, 12.
All right, nice.
Yeah. We've overcome a lot of demons together. Not just inside the ring, but outside as well. He's a dear friend of mine. His daughter's my goddaughter.
Oh shit! I did not know that. I knew you were close. I didn't know you were that close. That's awesome, man.
We're very close. But here's the thing, Joe. And here's the thing, hardcore. Come Sunday, when he's standing across from me, it's all set aside. You're after something, and I'm after something, and that's how it is.
That's what I like to hear.
Feel you, man. For that.
Bring your 5 stars. Bring your cutters. Bring everything you got. Be ready to die in that ring because I love you, brother. But that's what it's going to take. The Dark Messiah has spoken.
I love you, but I gotta hurt you.
Yes.
That's it.
That's what happens, man.
Yeah.
I love this shit. But yeah, man. Like,
a lot of friends.
But JC Extreme is one of the Mount Rushmore POR, just like myself. We have started from the bottom, and look where we're at.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, it's going to be a hell of a fight. That's what I'm going to tell you. It's not going to just be a match, but it's going to be a fight. We're going to show why they wanted POR's 2 greatest in the ring together. We're going to show them why, and we will not disappoint. One of us walks away with their hand up, and the other walks away. Maybe next time they get their hand raised. Who knows? All I know is you better be ready, JC Extreme. You better be ready. You better have a packed lunch.
Yeah.
You better, because this ain't gonna be no walk in the park. Just like I know this ain't going to be no walk in the park. I know what I'm going up against. I'm going up against the very first Hardcore Grand Prix winner. Mr. What is it? He's the crown champion. He's done it all. He's done it all in POR.
He hasn't beaten Hardcore.
But we're not talking about POR now.
No.
We're talking about X-Brand. X-Brand's a whole nother fuckery, JC Extreme.
He doesn't.
So, as I say to all the ones who have stood before me in the past, hell waits you.
Fuck yeah. I love it. Good to hear, man. And let me take a minute to say I am definitely loving the fucking merch here. The mask is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got to see a fucking sinister.org or some shit up there with some merch.
Working on it. We're in the
yeah,
process.
man. I really think you got something there, man. Because like I was thinking earlier, not only does it, it definitely has that, to the violent side, but there definitely the kids, man. Kids would like that mask because it's scary, but like not too scary. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like it does the
You can do your
job.
own thing with it too.
It does the job. Yeah, you can customize it and everything. You got plenty of room to do shit.
Cover it.
Yeah, I hope you can fucking get those produced.
Hey, we all wear different masks, but at the end of the day, we're all demons.
Yeah.
And it's time to follow yours.
Yeah. Fucking right.
Cheers.
Yeah. We just know how to control our demons now.
Oh, mine's getting controlled this Sunday.
Yeah.
Or should I say, released?
So, real quick, man. Yeah, so I had another one of those fucking drive all crazy weekends, man. I got to stop doing these crazy road trips, fellas. I don't know how some of you motherfuckers do it.
Here's the trick. Ready? You have someone else drive you.
That's the problem. I do most of the driving.
I got my license suspended, so I don't drive.
Oh, well, real good. You fucking mooch.
And it's kind of like a 22 that I have to get around in order to get it back, and it's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah. But
I mean, I roll with my boys, Jonathan and Chris, the ring crew guys, all the time. So, like, I'm very, very lucky because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's the East Coast right there.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to those guys, man. They put in a lot of work. They do a lot of stuff for us. So shout out to those guys for real.
Yeah.
Boys.
Like I said, so last person announced so far for this Wicked 13 was DeMonto, and it was DeMonto's little doubleheader show that I went to in Detroit and Chicago, and that was a good time, man. A lot of Deathmatch elite people there, a lot of OGs. It was really crazy to see. Like
that was an all-star lineup on the cards, and it was an all-star lineup in the crowd.
Yeah.
Like every friend possible.
Yeah, and like again, me, I'm I love the fact that I can tell people like I've been at certain shows, and I'm happy as shit to say that I was at Atticus's last Deathmatch.
Yeah, insane. He was just doing his ID thing tonight.
Yeah.
Bonkers to even like comprehend. Like, what a weird like mixture of happening now. You know what I mean? Like, so many people have opened up, and just like the crisscross of things, like WWE people and Josh Barnett's or like.
But it just goes to show how mainstream and how just the cross brand it's become. How.
I mean, I was just
people
saying,
want it. People want to see it.
Yeah.
Spot with Moxley. That nail, like
exactly, dude. Like, what the? That's some CZW shit, straight up, man. That's John Moxley CZW.
And that was his idea, 100%.
It was his idea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
and Cope was probably trying to talk him like, dude, no, let's not do this. He's like, no, dude, you don't understand. We gotta do this.
Probably like, let's go, bro. Probably been itching for a death match.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure.
You know those guys. He's probably itching since his like TLC days. You know what I mean? Like that was probably
right.
Well, besides that Foley match, it was probably the closest to God he's ever gotten.
Yeah,
that's true.
Fighting Foley, that's pretty much fighting God himself. So
That, yeah.
Fucking right.
Just.
But yeah, man.
It's cool to see that. Those two shows looked insane though. Like
like I said, it was like people that watch it notice, it's the crowd and the show, and like I said, the last few shows we've had, man, we're getting that feeling too, man, where everybody's into the whole show.
It's all momentum, man. It's all momentum.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? I'm proud of the shit that we've been putting out. I'm proud, like I said, I'm real happy to doing a local show for the people that can't go out there.
Yeah. It's awesome to be able to be. I don't know, just for me myself. It just we're kind of living a dream already. We're wrestling on WrestleMania weekend. That's kind of cool right there.
Yeah.
So fuck, dude.
Third or fourth of my WrestleMania. I'm actually wrestling on WrestleMania weekend. This is the first in 3 years I haven't gone to the city where WrestleMania is happening.
Yeah, well, like I
But
said, dude, Vegas was just a little bit. I mean, it was a stretch for a lot of people, dude.
Yeah.
That's not
that's also I really don't want to be in Vegas.
right. That's what I'm saying, and not like I said, you know, people knock Philly, but it's a lot easier to stay somewhere in Philly than it is in Vegas.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I mean? Even when what was the year before? Because that was cool too.
Philly.
No, the year before Philly was a good WrestleMania too. LA, yeah.
Yeah. I was out there. That was my first Mania I wrestled. I wrestled for Crimson Crowd out there.
Oh, all right, nice. Shout out to Kyle Wilde and Sage.
Love them. I was in the ring with Clint Margera, Princess Deathwish.
Oh, nice.
And it. Yeah. Clint
Clint
Margera.
just came back. Did you see that?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And they're fucking killing it already.
Yeah, dude, I'm glad to see he was a favorite of mine. I was sad he was away for a little bit.
Glad I got to work with him. 100%. Clint Margera put a syringe through my throat.
Nice.
It was great to work with him. He just had his 40th birthday yesterday.
That's all right, man. We don't get old, we get better.
There you go. That's it.
I'm 40.
I like that.
I'm 40. I'm just now hitting my stride. Are you kidding me?
Right?
That's it. See.
Because I got that. I got the mentality now. You know what I mean? I could have done this when I was 25 physically, but mentally I would have been eaten alive.
Yeah.
Now I can, kind of keep up.
No, dude, and just hearing you say that, you did right. You know what I mean? Like you know. You know what I mean?
I have my morals straight too. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing this the douchebag way. I'm not fucking people over. I'm trying to help. I'm building those fucking bridges.
Exactly.
That's I don't fucking know, man. It doesn't have to be cutthroat. You know what I mean? Like
like I said, man, for me saying shit like this, I don't make a dime. But like I said, the people that fucking associate with X Brand and POR and shit like that, man, it's just an awesome fucking time. Like there's not a fucking bad time.
It's a fun.
It's not. It's an atmosphere that you won't find anywhere else.
Right, and it's just man, it's infectious, and then you infect it with your fucking style that you bring. You know what I mean? And everybody gets together. Like, come on.
Yep,
exactly
what I want out of all of this. I just want to bring all my friends together in one spot.
Like, dude, Sinister, you were hurt, and like I didn't even know I was arguing with your mom, dude, for the first couple shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know it was your mom until like the third show.
Yeah.
She was great, dude. I hope she's not.
She is, man. She's wild.
Yo, his mom hit me with fuckery one time. That when I fought Sinister, she had
awesome.
fucking penguin, and she opened it.
Yeah, the fucking thumbtack umbrella.
That's fucking great.
Tactiles.
Yeah. She's like Mary Poppins, bitch.
It worked perfectly too. I fucking loved
it. Was great. It was good. She said she had a dream about that. She had a dream about that weapon the day before our match.
You know what's funny is I dream about fuckery too. That's half.
It's in my blood. See, fuckery's in my blood.
Yeah,
that's why I'm sinister, man. That's why I'm sinister.
Fuckery's in my blood. So bubbly.
You're right there.
TB is bubbly, man.
But I think Sunday's a stacked card. I think people are going to be people who don't know about X Brand. They're going to find out.
It's going to be like,
and more and more shows I go to at X Brand. It's just more infectious. More people I see. So it's like
that last.
It's catching on. It's catching on.
That last show, the tide turned. I know, Joe, you weren't there, man, but it was fucking special, man. Like it had,
dude. It was,
especially after that last H2O show. Like from like all the H2O, like Leroy Robinson was just in the crowd. Like a bunch of people just showed up. You know what I mean? That was
hanging out. Yeah.
It was really chill. Nobody was stressing. Good fucking crew. The bands were fucking dope.
Yeah.
I mean, everything went off without a hitch. All the fucking matches were silly. Like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot of good spots.
Nobody should strive to be the next H2O, but they should strive to take over their momentum.
Correct.
Exactly.
At least carry.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like that was there the last show. I feel like that energy was there 100%. For sure.
100%. That from Saturday to Sunday, that transition was perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I literally
And
walked. Happy
everybody that did both shows have all said the same thing.
I haven't done a double feature like that in a while too, and that was my first Xtrovert show, no, mind you. So I was already emotional. I got to work Drew Chaos in the fucking Rumble. I got to work Leroy Robinson in the Rumble. I got to work Jess Moss, Bam, fucking Louis Jr. Like, you know what I mean? Like all in the matter of like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Actually hit me with a kendo stick and busted me open with a kendo stick.
Nice.
Nice.
My
Nice.
elbow laid the fuck open. Like it looked like someone took a knife and just went, what?
Damn.
And the next day with a gusset. I was like, well, there goes my elbow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to wear. I mean, I haven't worn elbow pads in a while, so
Well, you know.
yeah, no.
You just wanted to see what it. You just wanted to see what it looked like. It's all right.
Yeah,
It's
I have
all good.
Mhm.
a stock elbow that I call it. It has kind of like the little dangle.
There you
I have a blade that looks like fucking hamburger meat.
go.
Like I said, never question my love.
Exactly.
I will gladly sacrifice a fucking elbow.
There you go.
I love it. So, yeah, dude. So, like I said, besides what we're talking about Sunday, I know Sinister and Hardcore, you both knew and seen this, but JJ announced today was the first POR show. I know people had already kind of known,
Yeah.
but the official announcement was today. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
shout out May 25th, going to be a fucking party.
25th. That's it. That's it. We come to my stomping grounds.
Yeah, I love it.
That's it.
Little sickos on that one.
Yeah, it's already a stat card, and I don't even know who the matches are, but I'm telling you, it's going to be a good one. Usually from start to finish, we are, man. It's the thing is the hardest part about doing all this is what do we do next? How do we top that? How do we top that? We don't want to be repetitive. That's the thing. You don't want to be repetitive.
5 cars.
Yeah, like 7 cars with like fucking explosions inside the car, like boom.
What we need to get for POR? What is that fucking thing called? They used to do at monster truck things. It was the giant thing that transformed into a giant.
Fucking giant. Yeah. The fucking crusher, man. The car crusher.
Yeah.
Yep.
POR.
That's it.
You ever watch Knight Rider?
Of course.
Yeah.
Remember Goliath, the big truck that he fought? That's what we need to drive right through the fucking lot.
There we go.
Digger.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, how much, dude? That would be badass. That'd be hell of an entrance.
Yo, hey.
We're coming in with a monster truck, but not just any monster truck.
Gravedigger, probably the second most popular one of all time.
Fucking right, yeah.
I dreamt this entire last 45 seconds of this conversation. That's fantastic. I don't ever after the fact, but yeah, that was 100% a dream I had.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
My prep don't work until after I realize that. It's like, fuck, I missed it. Hardcore things.
Fucking right. Shit happens.
I think you're gonna see a more diabolical, more ruthless Sinister this year.
Listen, this is your first full season back, right? Since your injury?
Yeah, because last year, my match back was ridiculous, but I ate the shit out of that. But yeah, 2-parter. So I get there,
good too,
and it's like an hour and a half before the show, and JJ's like, "All right, man, you're gonna take on Tarzan, and then Shane Mercer's gonna come out and whip your ass." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Can you do it? Are you hungry?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm starving. Let's fucking go." And that was my match back. So I had a 14-minute match with Tarzan, won, and then had an 8-minute match with fucking Shane Mercer, and we fucking it was great. By the way, Shane, if you're out there, you owe me one.
Okay.
You and me, we got to do another one.
Oh God, yeah. Okay. We need to go off at 3.
But yeah, dude, taking the moonsault and battery was fucking amazing. It just.
Did you say "we" to him as you did? Just like "wee"?
Yeah, like it was like I don't know, man. Just the shit that guy could do is just so phenomenal. He's a fucking freak athlete.
He's a freak of nature. That was
Yeah.
He really is.
that was an insane fucking day.
Yeah, that was crazy,
I
and I
felt
was like, holy shit.
really
Yeah, yeah,
that was a hell of a
exactly.
fighting two fucking Hall of Famers.
Yeah, yeah. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. And that was
I
it, man. I was like, so that if that wasn't a proving test for me that I still got it, then well,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
guys are in for a rude awakening. That's all I gotta say.
Nice. You gotta put a fucking warning label on this dude. I love it.
Dude, I'm going off the hinges this season.
because they're in trouble because of the Hellions, because of the mask.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, my
Like I said,
Hellions
man,
causing havoc.
Yes.
I'm good friends with. I love JC, but man, it sounds like Sinister's ready to put him fucking down this Sunday. We're gonna have to see. It's gonna be good.
I mean, it's a proving ground. Sunday is a proving ground for a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people, Joe, have tried to kill me, man, but this is how it goes. This is it. This is the bottom line right here. You
Yeah,
can't kill what's already dead.
Fucking right. Like I said, man, I as soon as I started going to POR shows, once you came back, it was one of the matches I've been wanting to see. So it's fucking awesome that it's happening now.
It was. Yeah, it is. It is.
Because like I said, I was a late bloomer to POR. I only started coming last year, but that was all because of it.
Man, but you're there. You're there now,
I didn't
man.
I didn't have a car at the time, but now that I got access to a ride all the time, I'll be down there every show.
Exactly, man. So we'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you.
All right, gentlemen. I gotta take off. Sunday, Jeff Shock.
Yeah.
Qualifier.
That's it.
Sorry, Jeff, buddy.
Hey.
We'll see. Hardcore. Putting it out there.
Joe?
Winner of Hardcore versus Shock will be in the Wicked 13 tournament. So I will see you Sunday, my friend.
Thank you, boys. Sinister, I'll see you soon. Joe, I'll see you soon.
Yes, you will.
Love you both. Be
Take
good.
it.
Love you too, man.
Oh, I get all kinds of fucking things here. I had balloons earlier.
Yeah, give them the fucking balloons again.
I don't even know how to do that. I threw up gang signs and balloons came up. I don't know.
Here we go. Now we get death threat. Take it easy, brother. All right, Sinister. Now we get to
Joe.
get down and dirty with my man here.
Let's do it.
Like I said, man, we've talked a bunch of times, but I've never had you on the podcast. So now that I have you just one-on-one, I always got to know, man, what got you into this?
So, dude, all right. So I was like 6 months old, and my mom took me to meet Hulk Hogan at Wheeling, West Virginia. I was like 4 months, 6 months old, and like that was it, dude. Like I vaguely remember it, but my mom now, she used to be a big like roadie, man. She used to go out to all these wrestling shows and shit. She used to tell me how she made out with Michael Hayes and shit like that. So that just to hear all that shit, it was already in my blood to be a fan.
Nice.
And ever since then, dude, that was it. Like I was like, this is what I want to do. And I can remember vaguely the very first title belt I had. I went to this store that's close to where we live. It ain't there anymore. It hasn't been there for a while, but it was called James Way. And I bought my first title there. My mom got it for me, and it was the WrestleMania 3 or 4 where Hogan and Warrior fought title for title. And that's like embedded in my head. Like I'll never forget that shit. So yeah, this is something I want to do forever, man.
I shed a tear that night.
Yeah, like just it changed the world because it was something that had never been done before. You know, you got two of the biggest baby faces on the roster, and it was great. So.
Like I said, I have no problem admitting, dude, because back then we didn't have no internet. I was a huge Hogan guy. Like I loved it.
Oh,
like
dude,
funny, like I'll tell you, like I can tell you, like how it's crazy that Hogan got me to fall in love with wrestling twice.
Right.
Because there was a time frame from like 91 to 95 to 96 that I didn't even watch wrestling. I was fed up.
Yeah.
And I just so happened to one night turn on Nitro and see fucking the first time Hall came out. And I was like, and I was, dude, I was like, what the hell's going on? Because again, there was no real internet back then. So there was nowhere you could look up and go, what the hell's going on? Like at first I thought WWF was really invading. So it caught my attention. And then when I seen Hogan turn bad, like that was like my favorite thing ever because I was 16 at the time. And I would, it's all about fucking being a villainous fucking nut job. And he was kicking everybody's ass. Like it was awesome, dude. NWA.
Dude. See, I was a big Macho Man fan. That's my favorite. That's my favorite wrestler. Like that.
Oh, dude, great.
Dude, I love Macho Man. I just thought like to me, Macho Man was before his time, in my opinion.
Yeah, dude, please. You're right. Imagine the matches he could have had with people like Michaels and AJ and shit.
Exactly, dude. I think about him and Shawn Michaels all the time. Like, good God, that money, dude, that is just fucking just
crazy
money. That just, yeah.
Like I said, dude, him and AJ would be sick.
You know what's crazy? How come they never had The Rock and Shawn Michaels, man? Why did that never happen? Why did we never get?
Because the only thing, like when Shawn had came back during that run, if you remember, he was always feuding with Triple H.
Yeah. And
Triple H was always feuding with The Rock when he wasn't feuding with Michaels. So then Michaels would go like Kurt Angle. Like they didn't. And then The Rock started doing the movies and he disappeared.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The Triple H and Shawn Michaels feud was great because it was real, because they were actually best friends. So you could you could feel that. So I mean, I ain't taking anything away from it, but I think they could have had at least one match, man. I think
that's definitely something that they've missed out on. They definitely missed that opportunity.
But AJ and Shawn Michaels too, man. Oh my God, Jesus, gosh. See, here's one I've always thought would have been a good one. An Iron Man match or submission match between Kurt Angle and Bret Hart.
Oh my God, dude!
Oh man,
that'd be ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
And the best part about it would be a non-stop hour. You know what I mean? There would be no bullshit.
Exactly.
They'd be fucking killing each
other. Wrestling.
Yeah, dude, that'd be fucking phenomenal.
It would be.
I say I got a special spot for AJ because AJ. I used to see AJ all the time because it's always funny. There's a diner that was called the Argon Diner, right? And it was right around. It was right around the corner from ECW Arena. And if you would go there and eat late at night, they would give free Ring of Honor tickets to you.
What?
So yeah, so like I would just go and get like breakfast in the middle of the night and get like 2 Ring of Honor tickets, and then we just started going to Ring of Honor all the time, and that's when I started seeing Samoa Joe, and AJ like. Even before TNA.
See, that's who I have to say, man. Joe is like one of the guys I like take moves from, man, just because he's so hard hitting, he's so impactful. Joe is so underrated. It's not even funny, in my opinion. I think he is. People
I'm just glad he finally got his fucking chance to go around to different companies and win all the belts because he did.
Exactly, but man, he. See, of all the people who deserve to beat Brock Lesnar for that WWE title, it should have been Samoa Joe.
Loved it.
Samoa Joe made the most sense. Samoa Joe made the only sense, actually.
The world would have loved it too,
dude. And it would have made sense. They'd have been, and you could have had that feud, and then you could have built Roman up and had like this Samoan feud, like who's the real Samoan badass or some shit like that. They could have done so much, but I don't know.
Yeah, so again, dude, like. I was getting down again on WWE, but I'll be honest with you, man. It's not just because I'm a huge, because I am, but ever since Triple H took over, dude, it's a completely different animal. It's so much better.
It's like watching it when I was a kid, dude.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You have storylines now that actually fucking make sense.
I'll still say like they need to do a couple more matches if they're having a 3-hour show, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
line's important, but 5 matches on a 3-hour show is kind of weird sometimes.
Agreed.
Like, you know what I mean? Because we do like the action too. But like I said, he's been doing better with that. You know what I mean? He'll give. I understand why you give Punk, Roman, and Seth 25 minutes because they can do 25 minutes and keep people. You know what I mean?
Entertained. Yeah, exactly.
But Yeah, no, dude.
So while we're on the topic of that, let me what's your prediction of that match? I'm curious.
My first prediction was going to be that Heyman turns on both of them and goes with Seth.
See, that's what I think. That's what I think is going to
But
happen.
I don't know, man. Or it could be they just pull straight turns on Roman and CM Punk wins.
What if all of a sudden we hear Brock Lesnar's music play?
I wouldn't mind that, but I think the majority of people would, so I don't think Triple H would do it.
You don't think so?
I just don't think the way he's handling business right now, I don't think he would. I don't know. I'm not in his brain. He has gone outside the box, obviously, because none of us thought Punk would be back. So you never know. You never know. That's another good thing with him. Like you really don't know.
Well, they're saying right now that Randy Orton's opponent could either be Rusev or Aleister Black. Who would you rather see him take on? Who would you rather see him take on?
I mean, to me, with him and Aleister Black.
See, exactly. I'm not knocking Rusev. I think Rusev could have a good match, but not with Randy.
No, it'd be good because, in all honesty, if Aleister Black was to win that match, it's more believable than Rusev beating Randy Orton.
Exactly, but I tell you what, man, if he didn't already have opponent Rusev and the werewolf dude, the Samoan werewolf.
Yeah, no, that'll happen down the line. But this is going to be Fatu's coming out, dude. He's going to fucking blitz. And I like LA Knight, but I think he's got to come out there. I think he's got to come out there and beat him in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. I think so too. Dude,
just annihilate him and just.
His level of intensity is just ridiculous.
So, dude, like I said, I don't know if you've watched any of these or something. I've told the story before, but man, he's one of my fucking favorites because after all GCW shows that we would have at the Showboat in Atlantic City, we would have after parties, right?
Okay.
And when Jacob was working GCW, he would always come. And one night, have you ever gone to GCW shows?
We went to one. It was the one where we did the stunt show, the Halloween Fuck
Did you ever meet Big Vin, Big Dude Vin?
I feel like I have, yeah.
Well, you remember 911 from ECW?
No, I've wrestled with him. Yeah, I've wrestled with him down in Jersey.
So Big Vin, that's 911's kid.
Yeah, right.
Jacob had known Vin for like 5 years and didn't know that 911 was his dad.
No shit, really?
So one night we're out there, we're all fucking stoned out of our minds, and I'm telling him, and he's like, wait a minute, this fucking Vin? And dude, he was he was just dying laughing. He's like, how I know this dude for 5 years and didn't know his father's one of my favorite like crazy wrestlers. So I was like, dude, how the fuck did you not know that? So then the night kept going on. As the night went on, me and him were like, bullshit and being all cool and stuff. And then I told him that my son was at the party too. And he was like, get the fuck out of here. Dude, he went inside, literally stopped the whole party just to find my kid and say what's up to him. Like, that dude,
cool, man.
I love that dude, man. He was fucking awesome. And he's got 7 kids.
Yeah, and it's crazy too because like they do interviews with him and it's like a completely different person.
Oh yeah, like I said, dude, the dude I was out there smoking and having a good time with, so complete opposite, and that's what makes it good.
Exactly. There you go. But you
I say the same thing. Like I say the same thing about Kogar. Atticus is like the person that he portrays in the ring. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He's always been a fucking cool ass dude.
Escobar asked me if I could ever have a match with anybody, he would be, and that was my first person, Atticus Kogar, man. I remember watching him. I watched his debut at GCW at the Halloween Fuck Fest when he beat Tremont. And I'm like, dude.
First time I seen him too.
Yeah, I was like, there's something about this guy, man. I was like, I like this guy. I like his style. Something about him. And I was like, if I could ever have a match with that guy, that would be my dream match for real, probably.
It's just funny that you bring that up because literally the night that he was done, I put up a post saying from Jimmy Lloyd's fucking Halloween Fuck Fest till now, I watched you progress into like one of the greatest deathmatch storytellers. So like, yeah, dude, that's awesome. You remember the fucking Voltage Lounge show? That's awesome. I remember you guys were on it. That was cool too.
Yep. But that was awesome. Just to see his debut there, and I was like, dude, yeah.
Yeah, and he fought Tremont. It was awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And won because we were all like talking in the crowd watching the show, and I was like, they're like, man, Tremont's gonna win. I was like, dude, I don't know, man. I was like, no disrespect to Tremont. I said, but this kid, this Atticus guy's got something, man. I was like, if I'm a betting man, I said, I'm putting my money on him. I said, Atticus is gonna be, he's gonna upset Tremont, and people are gonna be fucking shocked, and they're gonna be like, take notice on this guy right immediately. And ever since then, dude, he's just been on a warpath ever since then. And that was fucking at least 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was 19.
Yeah.
It was 2019. Right. It was a couple months before COVID.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it was wild. Like I said, and that was the first. Now I had already met JJ. That was the first time I got to meet a lot of you guys because I
right.
known JJ for a while, but I didn't know any of yous. So that was fucking cool too, man. I just love the fact that now, like 5 years later, dude, we're all going to each other's fucking places now, hanging out. It's fucking awesome.
Yep, that's right. Yep, we're all going to fucking cause chaos and havoc and carnage in each other's backyards.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, why not, man? Why not? Hell, let's just throw the love with some Deathmatch.
Man, like I said, bro, I can't get over how like fun the shit is. Like I said, dude. I'm just a fan, bro. I'm driving to Detroit and Chicago in the weekend, just staying up the whole time, like a fucking crazy fucking 20-year-old, dude.
Yeah, but you love it, man. It's a passion, or you love it.
And I love the look that I get from like my kid, like how much fun he's having. Like it's fucking awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I would never tease this.
It's cool that you all combine like that over Deathmatch wrestling. Like, that's really awesome.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dude. Like my favorite thing in the world is the fact that he's going to be 18 in 2 weeks, and he still says, "Dad, you doing this weekend?"
There you go, man. There you go. And that and that should tell you right there that you've done your job as a dad, man.
Yeah,
like for real, because dude, I know a lot of people would kill to have that.
Dude, I love it. Like I said, it's one thing I brag about.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, like he gets in it right there like you do.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking great. I love it when we have battles to see who's going to be louder. The one time we sat on separate ends of the ring just on purpose to see who could be the loudest.
I guess we have to have a competition with you and Mama Sinister then.
Oh, dude, she's great, man. She can actually keep up.
I catch a lot. So here, a lot of people don't know this. I'll let a little something out here. A lot of people, I catch hell for a lot of the shit that my mom does because she'll like carry tasers and shit with her, and fucking hit some of my guys, and they'll come back and they're like, Bob, why didn't you tell me your mom had a fucking taser? I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know what the fuck she carries with her, man. Like, don't get after me. Go take it up with her.
That's fucking
I can't control that shit. She's here.
Yeah. That's fucking great, man.
But yeah, she's been a day oneer for sure.
Like I said, man, it was the first show that I went there, and I was like, "Fuck, this is gonna be fun." Like I could fucking me and this stranger are just gonna yell at each other. We had fucking so much fun doing it.
But it's like it's like therapy, man.
Yeah,
it's for real. It's like you have a shitty work week and you're pissed off at your boss, but instead you're gonna go and yell at a stranger and hey, just pretend it's your boss. Fuck you son of a bitch! I hate you! Oh, you fucker!
Fucking right.
And then y'all smoke a joint and then fucking talk about the matches later on.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's fucking crazy, man. Deathmatch fucking is nuts.
Oh man, well, that last show I did was Kevin Chaos made his return back, and me and him had we ended up having a flaming tables match.
Yeah, I finally got to see it.
Dude, oh my god. Some of those pictures I got sent to me look like I came out of a fucking horror movie. And I was like, good Lord, is that really all my blood, dude, coming out of my head? You don't really notice, you don't really pay attention until you get the pictures back, and then you're like, God, man.
Yeah.
So I've been showing people at work, and they're like, man, that's really good Photoshop. I'm like, that ain't Photoshop, man. That's real.
Yeah.
That's really bullshit. And I have to play a video to show them that it's not bullshit. And then like, oh my God, what's wrong with you?
Dude, I love it.
Hey,
the dudes
I'm here because I ain't there, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, the dudes I work with get a kick out of that shit now, man. I show them all the shit that happens. They're like, what is wrong with you fucking people? I'm like, oh, this is the greatest therapy in the world.
We find happiness where most people would find us insane.
But like I said, dude, the best part is every time I bring like somebody that like talks like that, they're hooked.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. People talk a lot of shit and then they come there, and it's not just the deathmatch wrestling, it's the scene, it's the atmosphere, it's the people.
It's the whole thing.
Everything that comes with it.
Yeah. Because like I said, man, we've all grown up around goofy shit. Like, there's not many times where you can get that many heads in a building and like nobody raises their voice in an angry way. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly. It's like POR wrestling to me. It's home because it's our stomping grounds. It's one of the things that me and JC and Escobar and Roman 5-0 and Jamal the Wizard and Chew the Mangler. It's something we've all built. We're like the founding fathers of it. So we take pride in that place. From where we started from where we're at now, people were just like, there's no way you're not going to do this, and now look what's happening. We're fucking.
Dude, be proud. You should be.
Exactly, I do, because anytime I go somewhere, man, I'm always like advertising, like, hey, man, you a wrestling fan? If not, hey, check this shit, because that's what it's all about. It's spreading a virus, basically.
Yeah, that's right.
One person to another, and then the next thing you know, you got 100 people showing up that you've never seen before. But word got to word. Yep. And boom. So.
And like I said, as soon as they witness what they witness, they just fall right into it, and it's fucking awesome.
It's infectious. They're like, oh my God! It's like, yeah. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's therapy for everybody, for real. Yeah. If you think about it.
Because a lot of people, like I know, especially from like around here, more predominant, like in the Northeast, most of these people only have that WWE outlook. They don't understand. They don't understand that the wrestlers are right there. They don't understand that if you're loud enough, the wrestlers will interact with you. Like, once they see shit like that, man, it's just like, wow, this is great.
Exactly. Yeah.
WWE, you're going more for the fucking production shit. You know what I mean? You're not going to expect to buy a ticket that's not front row and you're going to high five Cody Rhodes, because you're not.
Exactly.
But you can get a GA ticket at an indie show and like hug the champion.
Exactly. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Like, it definitely helps with a lot of people, especially like I said with the kids, man. They love that shit.
Exactly.
I still can't believe my son. My first show I took him to, he was 8, and he fucking fell in love with Tremont and Schlack and Janela right away.
Nice. That's what's up. That's crazy.
He was like, nah, fuck that wrestling shit. I want to see people get beat up.
I want to see some blood. I want to see violence.
Yeah. The first real ultra violent show I took him to, Tremont powerbombed Penelope Ford through a casket that was filled with barbed wire.
Dude, what? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty wild because he was feuding with Janela at the time, and Janela and Penelope Ford were together. And he powerbombed her off the top rope through a fucking coffin. It was great. Like I said, with barbed wire inside it.
That's what I'm trying to set up. That's the match I want to try to do. Hopefully this season, I want to do a coffin match.
Yeah, dude, there's not a lot being done on the indies, man, for shit like, for your character, for your work. It would fit right up your alley, man. You and North Korean assassin.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I've thought about it. I think Justin actually had said something. He goes, "Yeah, you and North American assassin would be pretty crazy." Him and Delaware Mike, yeah, they said that, and I was like, "Yeah, I would do it."
Dude, it would be. That's why I popped right in my head. That would be a good one. Yeah, he's a great dude too. Anthony's nuts.
Oh yeah.
I met him when Schlack was getting hung with meat hooks in fucking hell.
Oh god.
Anthony, the dude just walked up to me. He was like, "Hey man, I seen you in a couple shows. I'm Anthony." I was like, "Oh, I'm Joe." I introduced him to my kid, and I'm like, "Oh, look, they're hanging Schlack right here."
Jeez, that's brutal.
Yeah, dude, those house shows were next level, fucking crazy.
Oh, I bet.
Like I said, those stories
Slack's
are
just another level anyway.
What's that?
Slack's just another level anyway.
Oh yeah. He's like I said. I was happy that he basically just started when I started taking Joey, so it was perfect.
Oh, wow.
See him from his beginnings.
That's crazy that you've seen him get more crazier and crazier over the years.
Yeah, like I said, again, like I said, I always talk about Joey's, and I love the fact that the first picture he has with Schlack, right? Schlack's on one knee. Schlack's on one knee, and he's taller than Joey in the picture still. Then I have a picture. I have a picture of them from like 2 months ago. Joey's taller than Schlack now.
Oh shit! Shit!
They watch that kid grow up, dude. It's wild.
Hey, yeah. Next thing you know, he's gonna be doing podcasts if he ain't already.
Nah, fucking crazy. But fuck yeah, man, we got fucking. I can't wait till Sunday because I was very upset. Yeah. I was very upset. I had to miss the last show. It was a legal problem, so it wasn't like it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fucked up excuse. It was just a sucky one.
Yeah, it was a good show, but like I said, this Sunday is gonna be. I think it's gonna be. People are sleeping on this show and they shouldn't be, and we're gonna show them why.
Well, yeah, no, we got, like I said, I made sure to tell people that are going to be around that they got to check it out and make sure they get the fucking tickets and the address and get their asses up the Horsham.
That's right, because hey, they're missing out.
Fuck yeah! But I figure we're going to be getting out of here. You have any last things to say to the people before we bounce?
All I gotta say is, if you ain't there, you should be this Sunday, Jawnstown Massacre. There will be a funeral.
I'm worried, JC. We're gonna see. So, thank my man Sinister for coming on. Special thanks to Hardcore. He had to leave early, but we got his point across. X-Brand Wrestling, Jawnstown Massacre, 420. Easter Sunday, smoke a blunt, hang out. We will see you there. Xtrovert Podcast out.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen. Better, bring a better bad because I'm bigger, better. Solo, single, selling several shows at every single second. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, kinda came and crushed the competition.